Hi, everybody. Now that you've finished Module 0, the course orientation, you're ready to get started on Module 1. So this is a walkthrough of what you'll be doing in Module 1. So if you're not there already from having gone through the course orientation and my video, go ahead and click on the Modules button on the left-hand side of the menu bar. Scroll down until you get to Module 1 and click on Module 1 Overview. And the reason that I am having you do this instead of screencasting it and walking you through is that so you could be an active participant in your learning. I find that when students are actively clicking on the links instead of just watching the video, they can go back and find the information that they were looking for, that they've seen before, and they better understand how to navigate the classroom. So it's best that we do this together instead of you just passively watching a video of me doing this. So now you're at the Module 1 overview. And you'll notice that in this module, you will be completing your first writing reflection. So in that reflection, you're going to consider your previous experiences with composing. You're going to be looking forward and establishing some future goals. I take a look at those goals and I note them down on my spreadsheet so that we can work on them together throughout the class. And you'll see me responding to your specific goals so you can really feel like you're getting the most out of the class and achieving and accomplishing the goals that you set out for this class specifically. You'll notice there's also a learning objectives section, and then a list of activities that you're going to be doing. And you'll see this is kind of the same standard format for each of our modules. Go ahead and click the next button. And that takes you over to our first discussion, which is an icebreaker discussion. Now here you're going to be composing a 1 to 2 paragraph introduction so that you can engage with me, the writing mentor for the class, and your other classmates. And I do respond to everybody's introduction so that we can get to know one another and feel comfortable in this classroom environment. So if you scroll down, it'll have some pretty specific instructions on what to include in your 1 to 2 paragraph introduction. And I'm looking forward to learning a little bit more about you. You'll see you'll need to do some peer responses, and you'll need to use that 3CQ approach that you may already be familiar with from the previous class that you took. If not, you can click on that link and just, go over it once again. And so you'll notice that the way the assignments are outlined is it'll give you a step-by-step process of what you'll be doing, and then it'll tell you what you're going to be submitting. So you'll see here the submission requirements are your 1 to 2 paragraph introduction, and you're going to be submitting that here and not on Inscribe, and then you're going to be responding to 2 of your peers. And there's some additional resources for you at the end on how to use the Canvas discussion forum features, netiquette guidelines, discussion assignment guidelines, and those are all great things to help you be successful in the class. So don't forget to click on those links and take a look at what's there for you. Go ahead and click on the next button and you'll see the due date. You'll see the instructions, and you'll see the 3CQ approach, which is give a compliment, make a connection, include a comment, and ask a question. You'll also see some of those same things you saw on the previous page about submission requirements and resources. So you can click on the next button and you'll find our Module 1 first reflection, your writing journey begins. So make sure to allow yourself enough time to complete this assignment. The estimated time is 3 to 4 hours. It's a reflection assignment, and you can read through the instructions and take a note of what you're going to be looking back at, thinking critically about, looking forward at, and how you'll put your goals together. So you'll see there's kind of this reflection and brainstorm section with a chart of questions for you to answer. And so you're going to be composing the story of your writing experience goals as a short essay. So you're not just going to put the question and then your response underneath. You're going to actually be creating an essay, and you'll be discussing your attitudes, the evolution of your writing, your perceptions of yourself as a writer, and just so much more. And I really have a fun time reading through all these reflections to see where you've been and where you'd like to go. You'll be including some visual examples. At this point, you should have some visual examples from previous classes that you've taken. If not, then you can select some photos that maybe you've taken that reflect your reading and writing, or engaging images, videos that you like, and so forth, to meet that visual sample requirement for this assignment. Again, if you keep scrolling down, you'll see the submission requirements. The genre is reflective essay. The audience is, of course, your classmates, myself, and your writing mentor. It needs to be about 500 words. You'll notice it's about 250 for the looking back section and 250 for the looking forward section. You can submit this as either a PDF or some kind of Microsoft Word compatible format. A lot of times it's hard to open documents that are submitted in Pages, and they don't always go through. So don't submit a document in the Pages format. Okay, so we have walked through that, and if you scroll down, you'll see how you'll be graded on this assignment by looking through the first reflection rubric. You should be fairly familiar with the way rubrics work, and you can read through all of the expectations that you are expected to meet, and just use it as a checklist and do the best possible job you can. And that wraps up Module 1, and I'll be posting more videos for each module so we can walk through them together, and hopefully you have found this helpful and you're ready to get started. Have a great week, and I will see you soon.